From the horrors of the Second World War, an idea was born. The idea was to define the rights of civilians, even during times of war, and then protect those rights. The Fourth Geneva Convention was adopted in 1949 and then implemented the following year. Its promise was clear. No murder, no torture, no sexual violence, no hostage-taking, no mass forcible transfers, access to health care and food, hospitals should be spared, detention regulated, civilians in occupied territories protected. There was also non-discrimination. Everyone gets equal protection. And the ICRC, the International Committee of the Red Cross, and humanitarian organizations are allowed to work in conflict areas. In Gaza, hospitals have been routinely attacked and destroyed. Palestinians are forcibly displaced, not just once, multiple times. Even since the ceasefire that was signed in October, access to medicine, food, and shelter has been severely restricted. The thousands of Palestinians from Gaza and the occupied West Bank are locked in Israeli jails, and the Red Cross has been barred from visiting them since October 2023. In fact, there are reports and evidence of torture, forced starvation, and sexual violence against Palestinian detainees, many of them locked up without charge, without access to lawyers, without even family visits. Now, Pierre Krahenbuhl is the Director General of the International Committee of the Red Cross, and he told Al Jazeera earlier that conditions in Gaza are still very treacherous for his teams.
It is essential that the ceasefire holds, because we have witnessed on the ground, my colleagues who have worked in Gaza tirelessly over the last 2 years have witnessed every day very extreme circumstances in human terms. And so the ICRC's role in this first phase after the establishment of the ceasefire was to ensure that the hostages who were alive could return and be brought back to their families, and Palestinian prisoners who were released could also be returned to their relatives, that also the remains of the deceased hostages and Palestinians could return. So this is very important. Currently, we still do not have enough humanitarian aid reaching the Gaza Strip through different organizations. We need also a focus on the rehabilitation of health facilities. The water systems need to be reestablished. And of course, at one point, we will have to consider the very delicate reality that for thousands of families in the Gaza Strip, there's uncertainty about something that has happened to a loved one whose bodies may still be under the rubble.